Hey, who's there? Uh-oh. I can't hear you. Hey,
Hello, can you hear me?
there you are. Now
There
I
you
can hear
are.
you.
Now I can hear you. All right, I'm driving, so I just pop in for a second.
Yeah, I was like,
Been
oh,
Yeah, I
you
was
invite
like,
me all
oh,
the
you
time.
invite me all the time. I had I shot a match and then I had a service call right afterwards. What
Nice.
up, chat? Nice. How's everybody in the chat? Everybody hit the like for my buddy Jerome.
Thanks, Elijah, for that.
Thanks, Elijah, for that. Hell yeah. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go. I gotta go see what the old lady wants me to do. I'll try to check in later. We'll see.
Yep. Okay. Hey, Camden, can you guys hear me okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I'm not sure if I have to restart it or how this will work. Let's see if I can figure this out. There we go. All right. You guys can hear me okay? All right. Hey, Gilly, what's up? Doing good. How about you? Pretty good. I'd say so far we're doing pretty good tonight. Just started the live. I thought I'd maybe collab with Ammo, but he was busy, so he might come on later. We'll see. Let's see if I can add anybody else real quick. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see if Stifler will come on. I just invited Stifler. We'll see if he'll come on. That was Ammo Alchemist. He goes, well, well, well. Who's that? Your boyfriend? What's up? What's up, TD? Your spices will be going out in the AM. Awesome. Camden, hello. Hey, Isaac, what's up? Micah, hello. Camden, Russell, hello, brother. Who else? Creator, there we go. That's the one. Got a new gun. It's a Steyr M95 34 Bargarian rework from 8x5R to 8x54R. Oh, that would be, yeah, way easier to find ammo for. You'd have to load the other stuff by hand, definitely. Mike is already starting. Yep. Micah, really? Why? But why? Guys, if you're new to the channel, appreciate you coming to Desert Armory more. I had actually something exciting happen to me today. Hey, Bruce, what's up, brother? I was trying to see if anybody wanted to collab with me. I signed out for a little bit so I could send that link off. I sent it to Stifler to see if he'd join me. I sent it to one other guy, and he responded just for a couple minutes. It was Ammo Alchemist. But guys, I had a surprise today. So I submitted a video to a channel that every Sunday they do subscriber Sunday videos. And I was like, it'd be nice if I could get my name in there, you know. And we got our name on something. We got our name on something. Who would you want to collab with a senior citizen like you? A lot of them would. All right, so let me go to view your channel. My last video seen. Let me look at my history if I can figure out how to do it. How do I do that without the app? I don't know how to do it with the app. Let's see. I'll type in. Did any of you all do conservative vibes? Did any of you guys follow this guy? Here, I'll switch it. Does any of you guys follow this guy? Shout out to Conservative Vibes. He is one of the best conservative, funny, laid back guys there are. Shout out to him. Billy Go Live with Jerome. Oh, let me see if I can find you. Let me see. Bruce Legendary. I don't know if I am following you on Instagram. Am I, Bruce? Yeah, I'm sub to Conservative Vibes. So if you look, I just watched this one. This one right here. It was today's. Watch this. Here, I'll show you something real quick here. I think I recognize him. All right, I'll show you something real quick. Hey, Stiffer wants to do a live with you. Well, I just asked him if he could join. I don't know how to do it from here. I sent him a link. Is he on here? Hey, Stifler, what's up, buddy? I just sent you a link to see if you wanted to join. Just, for curiosity. Okay, watch this, guys. So I sent a video into Conservative Vibes. Watch this. Ready?
To these events.
Hey, CV, what's up?
What's up?
We are out here hunting for javelina.
Nice.
Southern Arizona. And I thought I'd give you a chat and say hi. Thank you so much for what you do. Yeah, we're up here by a river hunting. Yes, sir. Appreciate what you do each and every day for your channel, and we are Charlie Kirk.
We're Charlie. Happy hunting. Let me know if you get anything.
Paisley Baldwin. There we go, guys. I got on it. I was hoping to. I got on it. Oh, cool. Yep. I got on it, folks. That was pretty neat, I thought. You can submit a video, and you're not guaranteed to get on there because a lot of people would be able to get on it, And I got on it. I thought that was really cool. All right, let me start a Twitch up real quick. I need to change the. Let's see here. Save that, and we'll go live on Twitch. Hey, what's up, David? All right, let's go ahead and put you guys up here on for the Twitch. We'll just set you guys right there. Once you become the new demo ranch. Oh, here comes Stifler. Let's see if it works. Oh, here he is. There he is. Twitch doing anything for you? Not really. Let's see right now. Big and Funny's over there. It's a I think it's something weird. It's an advertisement thing, not a real person. It varies, Bruce. Actually, the last week has been kind of bad. Anyways, let me flip this real quick. Hey guys, what's up? Appreciate you coming by. Beavis and Butthead combo right here. He is not he's not home right now. I think he's doing some runs for what do you call that? Uber, not Uber. Like Uber Eats, kind of like that, something of the sort. Can you guys hear me okay? If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. That way I can know if you guys can hear me or not. Oh, let's see here. Is he a vet? Who? Hey, Stifler. What's up, Robert?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. I thought I'd put some feelers out there, see if anybody wanted to collab for a little bit.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I was available. Just doing some work in the background.
Oh, yeah? What you got going tonight?
Going over a lot of the social media, making sure everything's set up correctly, and
Yep.
getting everything updated on here.
Yeah, I've been slowly going through
which
some of
ones
my
are
old
banned.
videos. Yeah. What's up, Paul Wick? What you doing over there? Appreciate it. He's over there on Twitch watching me on my tablet.
Oh, right on.
Hey, Paul, we're over here on YouTube as well. We got Stifler collabing with us. Robert?
Let's see. Delete that.
Yep. So do you hear I met up with another subscriber, Stifler?
Oh, yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah.
How did that go?
He's one of my subscribers from Mississippi that used to live here in Sierra Vista, Wichita City. Andrew something his name is.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Are you a hunter? I am, Banana. I am. Although I haven't gotten anything yet, surprisingly. It's not lack of trying. I didn't get any javelina, unfortunately. Tag ran out, so. He might be. I don't know. Are you a hunter at all, Stifler? Have you ever hunted?
Not in a while. Mostly because I haven't had
Okay.
the time. Last time we went out hunting, it was for dove, jackrabbit, and then some coyote.
Yeah. Well, coyote, what's nice is you can do it year round. So that's cool.
Oh yeah. And during certain times, you're almost encouraged to like, oh, you're hunting for this. Please kill some of the coyote.
Yeah, while you're
Kill some of
there.
that.
Yeah.
They breed fast. They are a plague on some of the neighborhoods.
Yeah, there was two of them. I don't know if you saw my short I posted yesterday. Two of them were out in the road beside my house here, just wandering the road, the dirt road.
Oh yeah, they're we had a lot of them back when I was up in the Phoenix area,
Yeah.
especially real early morning. You'd see people go out jogging and running, and you'd find anywhere from 3 to 6 of them following you.
Yeah.
And it was
Banana,
always
I
kind
was
of a joke. It's like, hey, apex predator, why are you running? What are you chasing?
no, right? But what's chasing you?
Right?
So Banana, I was hunting our native pigs called javelina in southern Arizona. And then before that, I was doing deer in November. I have a bear hunt coming up too, and I put in for elk and antelope. We'll see. It's still pending. So that'd be nice.
Right on.
Yeah. Get birds.
What's Stifler do? I make gun slides like these.
Yep. For Glocks. Good old Glockies. Hey, speaking of Glock, I got a little paper about this big in the mail saying that Glock is getting sued and they're wondering if I wanted to help push their point or something.
So
It
the
says,
Sue Glock?
well, it says Johnson versus Glock, and it's like a postcard that I could either show up with a lawyer, all sorts of stuff. It said if you purchased this item in California at this time of year, which they know I did because I'm in the system, it's registered to me. And one of them's a 10 mil, and I have one. That's the only Glock I have. And so I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I mean, I normally wouldn't do stuff like that, but I mean, I don't have to do a thing really.
Oh yeah, I'm looking it
But
up right now.
interesting.
Johnson versus Glock Incorporated, class action
Yeah.
lawsuit filed in California, alleging that certain Glock pistols have an unsupported chamber design that can cause catastrophic failure. The suit initiated by Steven Johnson claims that this design damages brass casings and pose safety risks, particularly when reloaded ammunition, while Glock denies these allegations.
Uh-oh.
And it is claiming that Glock pistols designed for 10 millimeter, 40 Smith & Wesson, 9 millimeter, 45 ACP, 380, and 357 SIG have a defective chamber.
Yeah, it's a huge window.
Yeah, that's
Like-
really wide right there.
Yeah.
You
And it's
think
like,
they'd be
okay,
able to
does that
narrow
mean
that
like
down?
all 9s, all 10s, all 45s, all 380s?
Huh.
So I'm
Currently
like, I don't know
active
what I
in
should
US
do. I've
District
never
Court.
done that before.
Supposedly you
Democrat
sign up
lawsuit?
for it, but I mean, I guess you'd have to allege, there's additional legal action in Chicago, but that's not surprising.
AT, I wouldn't call that a stupid Democrat lawsuit. I would call that safety. If it's a chamber that's having
Hey,
problems,
Russell,
you
how's it
call
going?
it something to go boom where you don't want it to. Appreciate those jewels,
It's kinda
Paul,
like-
over
It's
there.
kind of like the SIG lawsuits. It's like,
Yeah.
I get it, but they're going to have a heck of a time proving it.
Correct. And it might just be like 2 out of a bunch of 1,000 or something, that had a problem.
Yeah.
I think it's less likely that that's a problem versus SIGs. Be my guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Does it apply to clones? I don't think so, Isaac. It's just Glock specifically. At least that's what the card says I got.
Yeah, but I mean, if that succeeds, they'd go after clones.
Possibly,
All the clone stuff
but
is based off like Glock OEM design. So
It
if Glock
could
had
be,
bad
yeah.
specs, the clone market is then also based on those bad specs.
oh, yeah, you would know that because that's what you do with your slides.
Yep.
Shooting
And you have to base yours
357
off the
SIG
OEM
Glock.
standard.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure, Mike. I've never shot a 357 SIG. Was even still in California courts, Glocks are completely banned.
Technically,
You're
no.
banned from getting new stuff.
Yeah. You could still technically have them, and you could still technically acquire them inside of California.
Right. It just
Yeah.
gets the value higher and higher.
They're just making it difficult to get them.
Yeah.
Micah, yes, I am. I served in the Army for about 10 years.
Let's see here. How do I, when I'm with multiple people, I don't know how to put it on all chat when I have multiple people. Oh, there we go. Live chat all available. What's up, Paul?
Oh
It's
yeah,
got
instead of top messages.
376. Yeah, I know where it's at on like when I'm not doing a collab. This is the first time I've ever done a collab. I tried getting Alma Alchemist on here, but he was busy. He's like, I'm driving home from a mat, sorry, and the missions have stuff for me to do. David says, thank you for your service. You can third party transfers. Yes, law enforcement's that's actually a loophole so you can get stuff that is not legal in California for a private person too. You can do it through law enforcement transfers. Or a family member that lives in a state it's legal, then you transfer it in. There's like 2 loopholes at least. It's kind of nice.
Oh
But
yeah, if you
YouTube-
can find cops that support doing that, some
Yeah,
of them
YouTube,
will
see that
honestly
sign
believe
right
in some
there?
of the
See that
California
sign,
laws.
YouTube? Nothing for sale, YouTube. Okay, nothing for sale.
Absolutely. No Stifler stuff
educational
available for
purposes
sale
only.
on YouTube.
Nope. I gotta say that once in a while when we talk about stuff like this, so they know.
Oh yeah. Well,
You
you've seen the
got it.
disclaimers on some of our videos, right?
A couple. I've been putting it every time in every description of every video, even if I'm not doing pew pew stuff. I'll put the same disclaimer. That way they can't use any ammo against me.
Ours is just ours is copied into all the descriptions.
Is
that-
44 special better than 44 Russian? I'm not sure. I've never shot 44 Russian. You also have knives. Nice, JA. How you doing? Appreciate you
Yeah,
coming by.
44 Russian.
Yeah, I've never shot that. Do you have one, Micah? I think they were before 44 special and 44 mag, if I recall.
I'd have to go with 44 mag being better than 44 special, just because you can fire both.
Yeah, but he was running 44 Russian. I'm like, I've never shot one. They had some at the at least ammo at the gun show the other day when you and I went.
Oh yeah. Which we might
I've
be
never
going
shot
again in
it.
April.
Yeah, let me know if you know the dates. I would love to go down there again and meet up with you again. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think we do. Gun TV. I think
Tried
it's
to
like the
go
first
on
week of
show.
April.
It wouldn't let me. I'm entire system crashed. Oh, that ain't good, AT. That ain't fun.
Oh no, third week of April. April 18th and 19th.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to play it by ear. It's far enough out. It should be easy enough to schedule. We'll see. 44 Russian is like 1870s. 44 mag is definitely higher pressure. Oh, definitely. Yeah. And that's from what? The 50s or 60s, 44 mag? It's relatively new.
1870s. That sounds like the time period where Russia was experimenting with a lot of stuff, because their
Yeah.
options were make their own stuff, which at the time they weren't really great at, or buy American. And a
Right.
lot of Russian firearms from that time were American made, weirdly enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they had the they had the contract by Winchester lever action that Russia got, but that was in the 30s or 40s, a lever action
Yeah,
from
like
Winchester.
I think like 1840s to 1890s, they were buying a lot of American stuff.
Yeah. Gilly says, I also have knives, like 30 of them. You have guns too, JA. What you got? Russians ordered tons of Smith & Wessons, about 3s and 44 Russian. Oh, okay. Model 3s. Gotcha. Yeah, Creator, do you remember what lever action that was we're talking about? That was Winchester that Russia contracted out to be used by them or whatever. If Eastern was in here, he'd probably know too. I don't think he's in here. Eastern Washington, I don't think he's in here.
Yeah, I realize we go through and do a lot of shorts and a lot of lives, and the lives I have it auto set up. The shorts I haven't figured out how to auto set it up yet. But all of the
Okay.
tags that we need, you got to go back in after the fact and add all the tags and everything. Otherwise, your view count drops.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out how I can always have the description always added. I'll probably find that in Studios on my tablet on like the Studios web page. I have to figure out where to put that. I'm finally slowly learning how to add this, that, and the other. Like adding related videos. Someone recently told me that one. I didn't know how to do it. And they're like, oh, this is how you do it. I'm like, great. So now I have, related videos for shorts, and that's helped a lot.
Oh yeah, and you could do AI shorts for images and stuff now. But I've been playing around with it, and apparently, it can detect Gemini can detect firearm parts. Not all the time though. Like it's not perfect.
Yeah.
It's like there's ones you see if you go on and look at our shorts. We have some videos we've been playing around with just for the fun of it, and
Yeah.
just seeing how they get views and just playing around with it. And that's what I'm doing right now is adding tags to a bunch of them. But on some of them, it would detect that it's a firearm part, but only for the AI. Only if you're using the AI to create like a short video. But if you already have your own short video, you can still post it, no problem. It's just
Yeah.
it doesn't let you use the AI sometimes.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
So is the Russian 1895 for that lever, the Winchester one. J.A. says he has a gun and a knife. The gun he has is an Italian shotgun, and it's black. I have an Italian shotgun too. It is a 10 gauge double barrel Beretta Silverhawk. It's from Italy, 1960. Stifler, how many times have you had to mop rain? Hopefully not at all, right?
No, I've never actually done that. Though I know
Yeah.
someone who has.
Yeah, Micah's got funny questions, so just be prepared. He gives livelihood to my lives. What's up, Q? Appreciate you coming. I was at my local Bass Pro not too long ago, and they had a Pump Action 22. Don't remember what brand, but I wanted it so bad. Yeah, I would love to get a Pump 22. That'd be nice. Where's Stiffer from? He's from Tucson area-ish, right? I think.
Yep.
Outskirts, somewhere around there.
Yeah, nearby. We're technically in the county, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the best place, and you can have more fun.
Less city taxes.
That too, probably, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we were able to meet up pretty easily the other day, last weekend. So be nice to do some more of that.
Oh yeah. And we're looking at doing I guess out at the fairgrounds too. We might hit up there, but it's a little bit of a drive. So
Fairgrounds, let's see, that's off of 19, right? The big one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're doing it looks like I never really looked up like the schedule before, but it looks like Arizona does gun, or at least in the Tucson area, does a gun show almost every month.
Oh, wow.
It's either at the expo that we went to or it's out at the Pima County Fairgrounds.
Okay. Hey, Clyde, what's up? Thanks for coming by. He's got 3 pumps, 22s, 2 Winchester Remington. Awesome. Gilly says, screw the city taxes.
Yes.
They're not fixing our potholes anyways.
And they're asking us to vote on it again too. Hey, give us more money.
Yeah. Creator says, sweep the sunshine off the floor instead of mop the rain. Stick by the DI every circuit. Yeah, I don't know what he means. What's up, Rodney? Hey, Q. The only Italian gun I have is a Carcano M91 and 6.5 by 52, and it's from World War I. Awesome. Hey, Orange Smoke, how's it going? Appreciate you coming in.
F the ordinance.
Yeah, Stiffer's got the funniest things he says sometimes. I mean, Micah, not Stifler. Micah does.
No, but I never went to Leonard Wood where the MPs are, so I'm sure something like that has happened at Leonard Wood. I do know a guy who got tased to re-enlist.
What? He's like,
Yeah,
I
he was
dare you?
military police, and he wanted to get tased to re-enlist.
Right in the crotch?
No, just he got tased in the stomach.
Okay. What a functioning, failing couple looks like. Who's that? Us? Russell says, huh. Oh, let's see here. I had a couple. I need to get some more dies and projectiles for loading. I need some like 30-30 projectiles, which I guess are like 308 really or something. Just rounded over more. I got to get some of those too. And 30-06, which is all 30 calibers.
For the experience, Russell, for the experience.
Why would you want to get? Yeah.
No, I've been tased because I used to do private security work too, and I had to get pepper sprayed and I had to get tased.
Yep. It's part of the training. My
Yep.
dad had to go through
So bad.
the gas chambers when he was in the Army. He said it was horrible.
Oh yeah, yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, it
45
wasn't
got
like
better
super
than
bad, but
40.
it does suck.
Yeah. He said some people were like so bad they just gave up. They're like, forget this. Is 45 gap better than 40 Smith & Wesson? That's a good question because the gap 45 is smaller than the ACP. I'd probably say they're probably pretty similar. I don't know. Never shot either.
I would say the better debate would be like 45 Schofield versus 45 Long Colt.
Yeah, that would be a better comparison. Yeah.
Pepper gel is worse.
Oh, then spray.
Yeah, it's worse.
Pepper spray is bad, but I survived the incident. Was it that when that? Hey, Russell, was that when that guy spit on you and kicked you? Did he pepper spray you too? It was like a month ago. This guy kicked him and spit in his face when he was out like street preaching or something. Hey, Joe, what's up? The Automag 50 AE is much better than all. I've never heard of the Automag 50. I've heard of the Automag 45. The 50 AE is a Desert Eagle. That has, most of the time, they have jamming issues, feeding issues. Fairly common. Let's see, another question for Stifler there.
No, I flew under the radar in training pretty well.
Yeah.
I did not get caught doing a lot of dumb stuff, and I didn't get targeted for much. Just did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, yeah. But did you get any like above achievement, or it just kind of like middle of the road, like a lot of people would be?
Middle of the road. I got some awards and whatnot, but just did my job.
1911, but in 58, also made in 45 Winchester Magnum. That's the one I've seen, Joe. I've never seen the 50A in an auto mag. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've seen the 45 Winchester mag. I just saw some ammo the other day for it. How many times were you yelled at stepping on the grass?
Oh, a handful of times.
Can we ask your MOS?
Oh, yeah, if you want. So I did JAG work when I was in. I was also assigned as a saw gunner for a little while to a combat support battalion.
Nice.
Did some work with the 101st Airborne. Got attached out of 1st Armor for a little while. I did some time in the National Guard. So I bounced around here and there.
There you go. J.A. says he also has a handgun that's from Czech. I do too. It's a CZ 52 Tuckerov, made in 54. It's pretty nice.
I like shooting the 249. I did not like carrying the 249. Better than the 240, lighter than that, but still a pain in the ass to carry.
Yeah, sure it would be. All those bigger guns are.
Also, the sling for it was clearly not. You could tell the person who designed the sling for the 249 has clearly never held a rifle sling in their life. Like, it's awful. It is the most uncomfortable. Like, I don't know why they haven't designed a better sling.
Yeah. Joe, just to set it right, I've never served in the military, but Stifler Robert right here has. So my dad has, but I have not. PO1, SPO1, they're black. Oh, PO1, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I know what one of those are. I saw one the other day. My local pawn and gun had one.
Stop by a pawn shop some point. There's that one here in town that we talked to. They might want to carry some slides in their pawn shop. So.
Oh, nice. Is it more of a mom and pop pawn shop then, not like US Pawn?
Liberty Pawn. I've never been into it.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I got out a little over a year ago. Through this and that time frame.
I didn't realize you did it that soon. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking it was longer than that. And that was the Army?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured. But yeah, Dad was the Army. My grandpa on his side, my dad on his Dad's dad would have been Air Force. And then my mom's dad was Army, and his dad was World War II Marines in Japan. He fought on Japan, over in Japan there, yeah. He can't call it revolvers. Well, I have two of them. I think they're in the safe behind me. which technically they're not firearms, so you could touch them on YouTube, but YouTube will pull it for no matter what. So, because they're black powder. There are modern ones though that are remix. They're both 44 calibers. One's like a Colt Navy look, kind of like, and the other one is a Walker, I believe, with the barrel chopped off. And then I have down on the floor right there. Where's my finger at? Right here on the floor. There is a cap and ball, original hunting rifle, like a Kentucky hunt rifle. I don't know what brand it is though. It's made like in 1840s. You have a Taylor 1858 case hardened 44 and a 1858 36. There you go.
Colt
Those are nice.
Walker?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some type of Walker design. It's not an actual name brand though. It's the Pieta, so it's the remakes. They have a Navy pepper box in the 36. There you go. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, I need to get the trigger spring for the Navy. And then I need to get it's a Remington Navy look, actually. I don't think it's a Colt. And then the other one's fine. It should fire no problem. But yeah, the trigger spring is missing or broke, so Well says he also has a 69 French pistol cap converted and a P53 Enfield. What's a P53 Enfield? That sounds unique. What's up,
Like the
IDK?
regular
What's up?
Lee Enfield, or is that different?
Yeah, that's
familiar
not
with that.
Yeah. Who's the dude on the right? That is Stifler Manufacturing. He's one of those. He's the one who does like a lot of the sales and trying to find people to buy his slides and goes to the shows to show off their goods over there with the slides
Make
for
a
a lot. There
lot
you
of stuff
go.
like this.
Yep. He is from my area, actually. We met up at the gun show last weekend. Couldn't his washing machine 5 feet from me. What was this? Hey, Micah, where's that video of you pitching that Vienna sausage? The can. So Stifler, Micah challenged me. He's like, I bet you I could throw a can of Vienna sausages farther than you. And I said, okay, you video it and measure it, and we'll see who can do it farther. So we'll see if he does a video or not. He's like, give me some time.
If those were still
Um,
cheap, those were still a quarter, we could take those out and hang them on string and make good
Uh-huh.
targets out of them. But they
That would
charge like
be
a buck
great.
25 for them now.
Yeah, done some work from 06 to 08 from Shamrock and Associates, where you brought back some subjects that were wanted by Uncle Sam. What? Interesting. Idaho, they name the streets after gun manufacturers. There's a few around here too that are.
See if you can get a Stifler Street over there.
Yeah. My grandpa shoots muskets for the Patriots football and Reds soccer. Interesting. Challenged everyone in the chat. It's called the Crackhead Olympics. Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say that. Because you were like, is everyone excited for it? Last night you were saying that. Let's see, we got someone over here. It is spam over there on Twitch, advertising for
Oh,
better
yeah.
views. I still can't get Rumble to work on my tablet. I don't know what's wrong with it.
That's weird.
Yeah, I deleted both the apps, like the studios and the regular, and then put it back on, and it still just goes in circles when you try to turn on the live and everything. Weird.
Do you have a computer with a webcam?
I do not. I have a laptop with a webcam built in. That would work.
So that's sometimes I haven't done it in a while. I've been meaning to do it again and do a live on Rumble via the laptop. And I
Yeah.
was planning on kind of doing what you were doing, where on YouTube I'll just have it aimed down at the turntable.
Yeah,
and then
which you're
Rumble,
allowed to have
I'll be able to
it.
work up here.
Yeah. So like,
And you
yeah,
might be able to-
when I'm on Rumble, I run it Rumble and Twitch all at once, which you could do YouTube as well, all three.
Yeah,
But it goes horizontal with YouTube. And then of course then I have
kinda
the
the issue
vertical
with it.
live. Yeah.
like I've noticed
Stifler
Rumble
does
works a lot better from like a webcam than it does a phone.
Oh, for like viewies and people coming in?
Yeah, and just it does like a better quality of picture. I've been trying to do it with the phone, and YouTube definitely has superior quality on picture from phone than Rumble does.
Yeah. Wonder who's
Rumble's
going
getting
to
better.
get gold. I don't know, Micah. Jay's got a question. Stifler, is that a company? I guess your place.
Ours? Yeah. Stifler Manufacturing. Yeah, we make Glock style slides.
Yep.
Lot
Yeah.
of-
If I recall, that's the owner's last name, right? Stifler.
Yes.
I think I found that out. Copper
the owner is
wire
Brian.
shipping challenge would be fitting. Yeah, Rodney, it would. You're right. You just need to invite Stifler's buddy from that house they keep breaking into, if you can call them his buddies.
Yeah,
And
right.
see if real crackheads can win versus pretending to be's. Let's see. JA says Chevy trucks and guns too cool for school. There you go. What's up, Donald? What calibers are the levers? Okay, so the one at the very top there is a 22. The next one down, which is a modern Henry. The next one down is from 1904. It's a Winchester Model 94, chambered in 25-35. The third one down is a Model 92, made in, I think that one is a 1904 or 1912. It's a 25-20. And then the fourth one down is made in 1895. It's a Winchester Model 92 as well. That's chambered in 32-20. And that bottom one with the sign on it says not for sale. That's a 44 mag from the 70s. It's a Winchester Model 94 AE. And then I've got beside me right here a 10 gauge lever action. That's a Winchester made 1901. And then beside it is a 3030 Rossi. It looks like a Marlin 336. And then I do have one more lever action in the safe. That's a Safe Queen, pretty much. It's a 300 Savage. It's in really good shape. Lever action, model 99. Let's see here. Micah says sausage sending ramen runs and baby mama abandonments. Wrong color. Oops. No. Just have to say it. 3 main games. Okay. Clock style slice. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Wealth. He has them for 18s, 19s. What else you got them for? You're working on the
17s,
43s, right?
19s, and we're working on the 26 and the 43.
Yeah. And I think next is 20s, possibly, maybe, if there's a big enough.
Possibly.
nice.
What we're trying to do is find vendors and distributors that want to pick up additional models. Because we tried with the 23 and none of them are interested in 40 cal at all. And so we're going to try, maybe we can get them to pick up the 10 and get them to pick up the 45.
Yeah. Would love to see silver slides in a nice color case hardened slide. See, I'm 18 in my states. Rifles are 21, so black powder is my go-to right now. Oh, okay. Does he make cut slides for G34? I don't, not yet. Or do you?
34, no. But I got a silver colored slide.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Case hardened, he was saying too. That would look pretty. Let's see. Creator says, I kind of want to sell my Henry 22, but it's not even really worth selling. They're so cheap. Well, I thought they were kind of pricey. 3 something cheeseburgers, allegedly. I need to send mine in. I found the shipping label to send it back in because it's been having problems. Stifler, what heaters do you got? Heaters. What do you mean heaters? Oh, he always asks the funny questions. There he goes again.
You mean guns? A lot. I mean, not a whole lot, but enough that I forget how many I have it sometimes.
Well, I need to eventually go through all mine and write all the info of each one down. So just in case something walks off.
Yeah.
I got it down pat. Because you know how our state is, you can, private sales. And so how are you going to trace that? So you want to have some type of trail just in case. Not a lot. You need more Stifler.
That is not wrong. Upside is we can always make at least part of more.
Yeah. Does anyone else have a Garrett wire? What in the world's that? I have no idea.
Garrote wire? Piano wire?
Yeah, let's learn together. JA, what is that? I'd love to learn. Stifler, do you guys also engrave? Maybe laser, but I don't think normal.
Not yet.
Laser? Not yet.
Not yet.
There is a guy on YouTube who does engraving on like 45 ACP, like 1911 slides. I've seen the guy do that. Oh, beautiful work.
Oh yeah. What? I'm forgetting his name right now.
Yeah, I've seen his videos.
Frag
His
Out Design.
slides. He's got to do it super up close with taping everything off but where he's working so they don't know what it is. Otherwise, if you zoom far enough away, they'll see it as a gun part, just like yours,
Yep.
and pull it. They've done it a few times on them, unfortunately. And my
So
dog's
far,
scratching the door.
so far, their big issues frames and stocks. I can touch slides, and they're okay with that.
Yeah.
This month I have been doing a lot of walking. The goal has been 100 miles. I've been doing some jogging, some rucking, some walking. But the goal is to accomplish 100 miles this month in my off time. And other than that, yeah, getting back into the gym's the plan. I don't work out regularly though anymore.
Stiff, what do you work out? Oh, yeah. JA, I know what you're talking about with the handles on the end. I think most places in the US don't advise using those.
No, we don't do any stippling. We'd have to get an FFL to do that.
What's liberal, Donald? I don't know what's liberal, what he's meaning. What are you doing, Canella? It's my doggy. A big dog, the German Shepherd. She is right there walking out. Canella, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I've never tried stippling. I'd be afraid I'd ruin my frame.
Yeah.
Some people use
I know
like
some
heat,
guys
I
that do it,
believe,
though.
and then some use like a little burr or something on a drill press or a Dremel tool. I don't know.
Yeah, I can do a lot of stuff for $20, Micah.
Yeah, I know, right? Although it doesn't go very long, but hey, at least get you a lunch.
Mhm.
Yeah, free lunch. What do you use for rucking? I've been thinking about starting to do that as I also walk a ton. Rucking? What's rucking?
You just load up a back pad or a plate carrier with some weights, and then you just walk.
Oh, kind of like a rucksack. Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, when I hike and hunt, I always have at least like 20 to 40 pounds on me, so I kind of do that anyways. It's got snacks, extra water, first aid kit, a little string and rope, and a knife, an extra pew back there just in case, some mags. Steel frame Glock frame should be a thing. That would be nice. Honestly, it'd probably want me to buy one more.
Aluminum frames are about to be a thing.
For Glocks?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not by Glock, but aftermarket companies are starting to make aluminum frames
there you go.
based on the Ruger RXM clone.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yes, Donald, you are so right. YouTube, Facebook, and other sites have become very lower. Yep. Like I always say, YouTube is gay, and then I say, why are you gay? Everybody usually laughs. Do you have any PT belts, Stifler? Whatever that stands for. I don't know either. Physical therapy?
Physical training belt. Yeah, I'm sure I got one or two lying around somewhere.
I've got those stretchy ones.
Yeah, it's just a high visibility belt. It's usually neon yellow or orange or blue,
Oh,
so that people can see you when you're out running and whatnot.
okay. Those type. Yeah. $20 is $20. Yeah, it sure is, David. Welcome, by the way. I don't remember if you were in here
That it
earlier.
is.
Yep. Hey, Chris, what's up? Sorry, I didn't mention your name earlier when you asked about the G34 slides. Wes says, oh, yeah, I also have an 1880s Damascus 12 gauge made in England.
Cool.
Well, I got something to show you too. See these? So all those are Damascus, but two, I think. I've got a lot of old Damascus. One of those, this one's made in England. The rest are made in Belgium. Although that top one, I guess, is USA technically. Yeah, I got a lot of 12 gauges. Two of them are 10 gauges. I love repairing them. I have parts of one laying on the floor here. I need to get some flat blade screws and trigger lock sets. Like these things here, where your hammer goes, because it's the bunny ear type. I need the bolt that goes from here through the stock and ties the other side in. And then all the flat blades that hold all the metal to the stock. I got to get that too. Here's the trigger set here. I got to get the screws for these two that goes in the stock. Yeah. That one is from 1888 maybe, well, I think it's more like an 1893 possibly. It's not Damascus, it's not twisted steel, it's like compressed steel they call it. It has almost like all these little teeny dots. It's weird. It's some other process. Do you have any expert marksman's metal stiffler?
Brian does. I got it a couple times. Most of mine were sharpshooter.
My grandpa had Marksman 2, I think it was called, something like that, back when he was in.
Yep,
So he was
marksman,
pretty good.
sharpshooter, and expert.
Yeah.
Part of you winning any of those, getting like higher score, depends on a little bit of luck. We had one range where the range was poorly maintained, and the wind coming up from behind the targets kept the targets up even if you shot them.
Oh.
So, yep. You'd be lucky to get marksman on some of those.
Yeah. Also had a 1850s Zulu converted 12 gauge. I blew it up and hit it behind a tree with a bungee cord with smokeless powder. Oh, you're trying to shoot smokeless in it? Yeah, you can't. You can't in those. I load them up myself. Here's the 10 gauge brass right here. I load these up myself. It's Parker brass and then Parker Bros. And then this is the 12s. I load them up myself too. This one's an antique, so I won't load this. This, instead of saying 12 gauge, it says number 12 on it because it's an antique. That's how they numbered them. But yeah, they'll slide into each other if it wasn't filled up. Yeah, this is hand loaded 10 gauge. This one's got BBs in it. I just use copper plated BBs. That's what's in this one. Anywho. Yeah, don't use smokeless.
Could just powder coat those BBs. I don't need to copper plate them.
I was like, oh, I'll just what do you call it? For shot, you can pretty much load whatever you want in it. So I've done fishing weights. I've done like number 7 ball bearings. So it would be like really big. Had like 8 in there. What else did I do? BBs, yeah. Oh, and then different types of fishing weights, small and bigger ones.
Shotguns really are just the catch-all. If you can fit, you can load it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a modern blunderbuss. Like if you can load brass or even the old style, the newer the plastic, you just float it up and cap her off.
Hey, one guy used to load his with cork.
Yeah, that'd be less lethal then.
Yeah.
I'm from South Carolina, and our gun rights here are phenomenal. It just irks me when I see restrictions on gun videos. I know, right? Exactly. Our state is phenomenal too. It's one of the best for guns here in Arizona. Ever seen how RPGs function? It's actually pretty cool when the noise is pushed in, the charge goes off, pushes out, and jet melt, copper melt through armor. Oh, I bet you the slow-mo guys have some videos on that one, or ballistics, something it's called, of the RPG. Well, he had one blow up in his hand, unfortunately, while they were doing a video. Heat FS, whatever that is. Would you know what that is, Micah? I mean, Stifler? What Micah's saying there?
No, the Heat FS. I had a little bit of experience with the AT4, but nah, that wasn't my background.
I knew it was going to blow up. LOL. I paid only 200 cheeseburgers for it. The barrel survived, but the back didn't. Little trick is 12 410 adapters. Super light pressure works great out of my demand. Yeah, that would. You're right. With the little adapter, that would work perfect. There is some light ammo that they make for some of them, but you can't really find them here in the States. They're like in England and stuff like that because they run those Damascus barrels a lot over there. I do have some light recoiling 12 gauge, but I still would not fire it in my antiques. I'd probably fire it in my 1912 12 gauge, but not the rest of them. Dude, y'all have a great night. I love the channel. Thanks, Donald. I appreciate it. Appreciate you a lot. Thanks for coming by. We usually go live myself 6 p.m. Arizona time, pretty much every evening. We got all sorts of content.
I
Coming
suppose
back with the
technically the
budget.
AT-4 is not a rocket, so to speak. It's more of a recoilless gun. Smoothbore,
Okay.
so yeah, it's not a recoilless rifle. It's more of a recoilless gun shooting an 84 millimeter projectile.
Okay. Oh, so that's what the acronym is, Michael. High boom boom anti-tank fin stabilized. Okay. That's what HEAT FS stands for. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, I would have never known.
Yeah, there's so many acronyms in the military. I struggle to remember them all.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know something just by the acronym, and you never knew what the acronym actually stood for. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that many of them.
So how long were you in the Army for then?
About 10 years.
10 years. Okay. I think my dad was 3. He put in for 5, but I think he was in 3. Well, that's why I'm wondering if I could swap the Damascus barrels out for maybe a stronger barrel like a Stevens. If you could make it fit, possibly do some lockup fitment and welding and grinding and fitment. Yeah, I'm sure you could. Sky's the limit with having fun. I'll donate if you tell me what APF SDS stands for. No cheating or any help. What, me?
I wouldn't know offhand.
Yeah, I was going to say, I doubt if Stifler even knows what that means. I mean, I could come up with something, but it would be just off the cuff.
Yeah. I definitely don't remember them all. And yeah, that one doesn't sound familiar to me.
APF SDS. No clue. Probably the A stands for artillery or something like that.
No, if it's anything like armor and munitions, I
Yeah.
only spent a little time in First Armor, and it wasn't attached to armored like tank unit or anything like that.
Okay.
So if it's anything like that,
Well, I
armor
was right. I
piercing.
figured it. Okay, armor was the next thing I was going to say. AP, I figured it was, but
I was thinking anti-personnel.
yeah, well, it would do it. There'd be
Yeah.
no person. Creators has no idea, so that's what it means. Okay. Ejector for the shotgun is wider, so modern plastic shells all through the ejector. Only brass shells fit in correctly for the adapter. Have to hang it on the ejector, then slowly close it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that's because I believe the fin on these, are a little bit bigger on the old ones. I have to mic them out and see exactly because this one's an antique that I would never fire. 2 reasons. One, it's an antique, plus it's got a crack on the bottom down here on the shell.
Yeah, it
Winchester
tracks. I
number
mean,
4.
we all know the general stuff. We all know the basic generic stuff.
Yeah.
But there's so many MOS fields, none of us knows everything.
Other vet I asked that wasn't in a tank related job could answer correctly. So is it that why a depleted uranium round is? I have no idea, creator. Sometimes tungsten. Oh, there you go. For tanks, well, definitely probably would take most of those would probably go through a tank. What he was talking about. Depleting uranium or tungsten. Oh, tungsten would. Ever heard of 41 Magnum? I have. I don't have one. They're very common with reenactors and shooters because they want to have a full size frame like a 45 Colt and cylinder that looks almost identical to the 45 frame Colt, but not the. I mean 44. Sorry, but not the the power of it. Thank you for your service. Yeah, that would be Stifler there. Be Stifler. But yeah, I've never shot a 41 Magnum. I have a shell up there, if I recall, on my collection there.
Yeah,
But
same. I've never shot one.
Yeah. I have an older gentleman I've met up a couple times. He wears 2 of them when he's walking through Tombstone. He's got like a twisted handlebar mustache, like straight out. He's called the Marshal, I guess, down there, but
This is probably wrong, but if I remember right, why it's called Long Colt was because it was longer than the Schofield.
yeah, the other day someone had a huge explanation underneath one of my shorts about why it came about. I knew a little bit about it, But yeah, some of it has to do with the Schofield, yeah. And I think there was one other round that was very similar. It's the 41 Magnum Alex Baldwin's gun. I can't remember if that was a 41 or not. Because the Schofield was 45 Schofield and the cylinder was smaller on it. Yeah. Yeah, correct. Bingo. Yep.
The Schofield was definitely the superior revolver. Just the Army had a decision to make: go with 45 long Colt or go with 45 Schofield, and they already had a bunch of 45 long Colt ammunition. And
Yeah.
since the single action Army could fire both, they went with that.
Yep. That way, if you found a stash just scrawled across the ground, you could shoot either one.
Yep. They're like, you know what? It's better to have a gun that they know they can fire any kind of 45, whether Colt or Schofield, rather than just the Schofield. And they accent, this is the Army, so they make mistakes. Military intelligence and logistics messes up. And I could see if we had 45 Schofield as the revolver of choice, and then a unit gets sent 45 long Colt as the ammunition.
Yep. Oh, they'd do it.
I could see it happening.
Yep.
But yeah, the Schofield 45, definitely the better revolver, at least in my opinion.
Have you ever shot one?
No, but just how they function. And I have a single action Army, but the Schofield's just better on functionality, faster to reload, easier
It's
to
a
use.
top break, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that'd be way faster in single action for loading and ejecting.
It's like I love old cowboy guns, but if I got to go in a fight, I got to go with what's going to be getting me back in the fight faster.
Yeah. The Colt Waller was the most powerful handgun cartridge until the 357 came out. What was that chambered in? A Colt Waller. Haven't heard of it. Had to go to the bathroom. My dog jumped on the table and ate my dinner. Oh, creator.
Colt Walker.
Oh, the Walker.
Yeah, Walker Dragoon.
That was the 44 cal, wasn't it? The black powder?
Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't make those right, though, did they? Because some of them exploded.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. David says my dog did that a week ago with my leftovers while I was eating ingredients, the dinner room. Eating ingredients? Okay. 44 by 60 grains powder, so it could take some loads as the same loads of the rifle. Wow. Okay, that is stout.
That it is.
Yeah. I don't know if my modern one could even do that, my Walker I have, but I think it's a Colt Walker. It's a Pieta. Third of them exploded. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I wonder if they exploded because of poor manufacturing or if they exploded because people overpowdered them. So it could be one or the other.
Yeah. Eating the dinner. Okay, I got you.
I would like to see them recreate some old revolvers just with modern stuff, like the Lamat revolver. What was that, 36 caliber? But it had a 20 gauge shot shell. I'd love to see them remake that in 357 and like maybe 410.
Like that frame size?
Yeah, because it was a revolver that was designed by the French and sold to the Confederacy, and it had two barrels, one to fire the shot shell, the other one to fire the revolver. And you could transition between either or. And I'd love to see a modern remake of it, with 8-round cylinder of 357 and then the 20 gauge shot shell, or probably 410 and rather than 20 gauge. But
yeah. Hey, David, what's up? Thanks for coming. Best shotgun for youth hunters. 410, honestly. If you can find it,
no larger than 20.
Yeah.
Youth hunters, yeah.
Yeah. And if you can find one that's already a little smaller, I almost purchased one time that was a 20 that was sawed down, but I was like, nah. It had some neat engravings. It was a double barrel. I was like, no, for the collection, but I was like, it's too short. Let's see. Colt Walkers are still better than the Navy or the 1858 Remington. So no. It's probably because they would put the conical bullet in backwards. Oh, that would make sense. Measure powder, they would just put as much powder as they could fit. Oh, duh. Of course that's gonna go boom boom. Went to see a new M1 Grand remade with newer style. Oh, I've heard about those that they're making them the new style of the M1s, like a common, what do you call it? Modern day. There we go.
Oh, like composite stock. Get yourself a recoil pad on there.
And Smith & Wesson was released in 1850-ish lever action that they had a design for, but never manufactured to now. I heard about that too, Creator. Was that you who told me about that before? Oh, 1858, sir. Great coat walkers, weight like 5 pounds and hard to carry. Yeah. But talk about a big iron. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
even know it. Say any 20 or 410 single shot. Yep. Davis says noise. Yep. I would also like to see a newer Springfield sniper. What do they have now? The Saint, right? The Springfield Saint is their sniper, isn't it? Lamont revolver has 9-shot cylinder, and I believe a 20 gauge bottom barrel. The ramrod just sucks for it. Okay. That's
Yeah,
the one you're
Lamont,
talking about.
it's an interesting one.
Yeah. 9-shot. That's nice. Even way back in the day, they had 9 shots. That's cool. What's up,
There was
Air?
a lot more available than what people realize. And people think, oh, well, the founders didn't have this, the Old West didn't have that. The reason they didn't have it is because of money.
Yeah.
There were rifles that could do more, pistols that could do more. They just didn't have the money to afford it.
Yeah. Let's see. My grandpa had one. It's the most beautiful double barrel you would see, but he gave it to his son. It was his dad's. It was a 12 gauge. He got it when his dad was dying from cancer. Do you know what brand it is and year roughly? Because I have a lot of old double barrels from Belgium. I've been looking for an older 20 gauge, which I supposedly got until I did some work on it and realized no, it's not a 20, as well as a double barrel 410. But those things are expensive as a 12, even older ones. Double barrel 410. I need to plug you guys in. Phone's about to die. There we go. Put her on the bottom. Perfect. Let's see. Back then, the government was behind in technology, and things were getting. Now the government has a lot better reach than us, and crap. Okay. Chris is still more expensive than 12 or 20 gauge. 20 ammunition becoming easier to find in stores as demand increases. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are switching to 28 as excellent low recoil options for teaching youth. Yeah, I have a 16, but that thing kicks almost just as much as the 12. I have a double barrel Zastava, which I need to do some more video content on. It's from the 50s or 60s, I think. It's when it was still made in Yugoslavia, Zastavas. Any of Yen's reload and cap C&P revolver you built Ramrod? What you mean, Micah? I'm confused. 40s or 50s, didn't know the brand, maybe like Winchester, Smith & Wesson. Okay, got your ear. This is lever actions were a thing when they were still using muzzle loaders. Yep. Crazy old thing still fires, but I own a small single shot 16. Nice. I'm pretty happy with it. It's probably a New England Firearms or a H&R. Most of the single actions were, or Higgins. A few were Wards or Sears and Roebuck, but they were actually made by those other companies I mentioned. What about a newer M2 flamethrower? I don't know. I've never tried a flamethrower. I'd love to. Want to invite me over?
The
You have one,
flamethrower is
Simpler?
illegal in most states.
Can
You
you
can
have
own
them here?
Yeah.
I figured because my local gun and pawn's got one on the shelf. At least they did.
They consider them more of a tool, like an agricultural tool for you clearing brush and doing controlled burns. Then they
Yeah.
consider it as like a weapon.
Mount McCoy had a 25 caliber 20 shot double barrel revolver a couple weeks ago. It was an over under revolver, really strange designs, pretty early. A 20 shot 25 caliber, like with that thing that has like a cylinder about this big with the whole thing filled in with holes. I have seen a few of those online. Most of those are
There were a lot of
rare
crazy
and
designs.
auction. What's that?
There were a lot of crazy designs years ago.
Yeah. 3.6 rail revolvers The correct loads is close and about a normal load of 38 special. Probably, yeah. 44 is essential 44 long colt, and with monocles, I heard, can be closer to super light loads of 45 ACP. Oh, I have 45 long colt that's more powerful than 44 Magnum. I have some that are. They're 1,100 foot pounds of energy, which most 44 Magnums are right around 900 to 1,100. Harmonica pistol needs a comeback. I don't even know what that is. That would be unique. Like it's a harmonica and it has a built-in pistol in it. They made some weird contraptions. Huge cylinder. Yeah, those are creator. That's way too old, like 1930s or 40s. You can't see any of the engravings now, but we think it was probably used in the army. I don't have any shells. My grandpa probably has some sitting around. Oh, the 16 gauge? Yeah, I have some 16 gauge. I just bought a box last week because I was thinking I need to do some content on it.
Yeah, the old revolver, not revolver, lever action, which some might not realize, the Army was against troops having lever action rifles, even though they were available for the Civil War, for two reasons. One, they were more expensive. They
Yeah.
didn't have a ready supply of the ammunition for them. And then on top of that, they were afraid the soldiers might freak out and just fire all their ammunition in one go. So they said this way, they have to be forced to reload every single shot. Thankfully, Abraham Lincoln disagreed and said, no, the troops are getting lever actions.
Yeah. Mostly a lot of cap and ball revolvers are 1 in 30 twist. Okay. Interesting. First is because he owned one when he was 15, 16, but it wasn't a single shot. Pistol, but the clip feed through the side of the gun and it went one side to the other like a harmonica. Oh, one of those, yeah. They also had a round disc one too that shot. It would rotate almost like a pitch pipe. But yeah, the harmonica one goes sideways this way. They also had a pistol that did that up and down this way too. I know what you're talking about, Micah.
True, yeah, they
And
could
that's
not
good.
prone with the lever action. They would have to do a side canted reload,
Yeah.
then get back into position.
That is true. Yeah. Great history lessons, Stifler. Thank you. That's why I'm like this is the first time I collab with somebody, and I think it's kind of nice because you get like two different ideas and whatever someone's searched and researched, you can kind of get two sides of it. I like that. Duck pistols also made a comeback. You mean the one that has like 3-4 barrels out the front? It looks like a duck foot. That'd be a little dangerous. Canella, don't hop on the couch. My dog likes to try to hop up on the couch.
There she
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
Big
what do we
old
got
boy.
here? What is it?
The gun and its development.
The whole
stick book.
encyclopedia. There you go. We went
Picked this up, I don't know how many years ago.
Yeah. Apparently, don't
But-
quote me, but the Enfield 1853 I have is rifled with sights 1 to 4K yards, and that's when mini ball became popular, made by French guy. That would be pretty far. I know a lot of older military rifles have sights that'll go to like 2,000-3,000, but it's like I think that's just wishful thinking. Holy moly, the gun Bible. Yeah, that is the gun Bible. That's what I would call it. ATF would classify a duckfoot gun as automatic probably because it shoots more than one round in one trigger pull. Need to go find that book. There you go, David. Oh, maybe even Gunbroker might have them, allegedly. Underneath their book and curriculums. What's up, Focus? Thanks for coming by, buddy. Appreciate you. My doggy Canella wanted a little bit of attention, so she came by, getting her ears rubbed. She's a German Shepherd.
I found it in an old bookstore.
Oh, yeah?
It goes over like the old guns, really, really old guns.
Yep. What's up, Canella?
Cannons, artillery, the
Yeah.
fire lance invented by China.
All right, back up. Does the Army use the M72 Law Steel Stifler?
No,
Don't know.
they got rid of that.
They might have used it
use
when
the
my dad was
1840.
in.
Yeah, they use the AT4. It's an 84 millimeter recoilless. You can't call it a rifle because it's smooth bore, but 84 recoilless gun.
Let's see. Wealth says French muskets usually 69 to 70 caliber, and British were 72 to 75. Well, that's big. That's some size there for Revolutionary War. Okay. Hey, Robert. The other Robert. Robert 40. What's up?
Hey,
Robert 40, 257 SIG. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. We've been on for about an hour and 8 minutes or so. Thanks for coming in. How's your day been? Your weekend?
Focus, what's going on?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in the
my
chat.
favorite AT4. It actually came out of the Russo-Ukrainian war that's going on right now, and there is an American veteran who is over there fighting as a Ukrainian Foreign Legionnaire,
Mm-hmm.
and he's on a 50 cal. He's on the M2, and he's run out of ammo. And he keeps shouting down for ammo. One of the problems they're having over there is that not everybody speaks English, not everybody speaks Russian, not everybody speaks. So there's no unified language for everybody.
Yeah.
And he just keeps, yelling at them, "I need ammo," and so they pass him AT4s up from the bottom of the Humvee that he's in, and he's just like, "Well, okay, I got to shoot at somebody," so he shoulders it, fires it, and he's like, "Okay, now give me ammo." So they hand him another AT4, and he's like, "Okay."
That's
And they're
like a
only supposed
small
to use those.
rocket launcher, right?
Yeah, and they're only supposed to use those on tanks and armored personnel carriers and things like that.
Like, well,
But
it's
he's
getting
like,
the job
"Well,
done.
yeah," he's like, "Well, this is what you're giving me." And finally, they understood ammo. The M2's out. Give him ammo.
Yeah. Hope all is well. Yep, it is over here, focus. See, West says, do you think 9mm revolvers are pointless when you can have a 357 or a 45-44? I'm not sure. Sure, you can buy the interchangeable cylinders, which I would like to do with one of mine. I haven't done it yet, but as in a dedicated 9mm revolver, I don't know if you can get maybe a higher shooting one, maybe like an 8 capacity. It might be more or less pointless. I don't know. What are
It
your
might
thoughts
be,
about that?
it might be interesting to have as like a survival pistol if you had a box of all the different cylinders. So this way
Yeah,
you could have one gun, to be focused on multiple different calibers. But it also might give you if you're reloading out too, it might give you the opportunity to do hot 9mm loads out of a revolver versus,
that's
a
true.
semi-auto.
Yeah, they could take
So
higher pressures. Like you could probably do a hot plus P versus just a regular plus P in a revolver, and it should be able to do it.
yeah, I think I would prefer something like an even better 460 that can also shoot
Yep, the
454,
roller.
45 long Colt, and then
Oh,
with an
that. Yeah,
adapter, moon clips, maybe let it shoot 45 ACP too. And if
yeah,
they
you
made it
might be able
long
to.
enough, you could do 410. So maybe make a long 460
Yeah,
to give you something a little more universal.
that thing is most Ukrainian understand Russian but refuse to speak it. Yeah, because they don't want to be associated with it. Piety King Trio comes with 3 cylinders, can fire 38 special, 38 super, 357, and 9mm. That's cool. Hey, what's up, Arizona guys? He is up there in, let's see if I get it right this time, Mesa or Glendale? Which one is it, Arizona Gun Boys? It's one of those. A couple good looking gentlemen. How are you both? I'm doing great. Stifler
Doing
looks
fine.
healthy. He's not 6 feet under laying this way. Until he
No,
goes
just
to
tired
sleep.
from working all day.
Yep, yep. What you got planned for tomorrow?
Gonna go do some side work and then we'll go back to the shop and get some more work done.
There you
Got
go.
to get a bunch of slides out for a few contracts we picked up.
Yep, yep. Mesa. Okay, yeah, I knew it was either Mesa or Glendale because I have someone else over there that subscribes to me in Glendale, another one in Arizona City, Stifler from Tucson outskirts. I've got some people from Phoenix, some in Prescott, Mason.
Where is it?
I like Taylor
We are almost
Farms,
all
where
out
I
of
can get my
patches,
kids home.
Focus.
It's nice with.
Yeah, we are almost all out of patches. Yes, Mike, it does.
So, Stifler, you know how I wanted to give you my stickers?
Yeah.
Here, I didn't even have them with me, anyways. They were sitting on the porch.
There you go.
I got home. I'm like, I don't even have them, anyways. So next time.
Oh, we got to get
Stifler.
more patches, or we gave out almost all of our patches at SHOT Show.
Yeah, I need to get some patches made of my main one. Get some patches of my main sticker, the one I use for my my current what do you call it, profile picture for the channel.
Oh yeah,
Stifler, does your company sell merge or T-shirts? Well, the patches, right?
yeah. We have T-shirts. What else do we have? I know we're
Do you have
planning
the
on getting
hats then,
hats at
too?
some point.
Yeah.
Someday we plan on doing hats.
Okay. Well, yeah, you had a T-shirt on. Didn't yours say Stifler on it at the gun show? Your polo shirt?
Yeah,
think it
those are like company T-shirts, but they're like
Okay.
polos. But
Okay,
something to
I
look
figured,
nice
okay.
when we're walking around talking to people. But
Yeah.
we do have regular just T-shirts with the Stifler logo and stuff on them.
Yeah. Well, says I would
Right.
love a Glock 26. C in my state, 10 rounds is the limit. So Glock 26 from factory has 10 anyways. You in one of those restricted states like I was, huh? I used to be in Cali for a while. There we go, Stifler. Nice. What is your company called? Stifler Manufacturing is what his is called. Stifler
Yep.
Manufacturing. Your graphics are dope. Yeah, he when did you switch over to the Dragon? I forget. You're telling me about that at the gun show. Used to be a snake,
Oh,
I think
right.
you said?
Yeah, so we were doing a snake initially because we wanted, Stifler, doing something S-shaped. And
Yeah.
we didn't really, the snake kind of got us started, but then we transitioned into dragon because we thought it looked cooler.
Oh yeah. With the scales hanging out the back end there on its
Yep.
ridge. Got little
So we
mini
did-
wings on it. Teeny little wings.
Yep. Let's do a little close up of it.
Yeah, I still need to get a place to sell all mine. But I got people that would like them. It's like, here's the back. Of course, it's reversed right now. We're all
Oh, there
showing
you
off
go.
features. That's the back. Desert Armory more. And then the front just has the small circle on the front there. It says Desert Armory more.
Nice.
But I have people that like it, but I'm just trying to figure out where to put them at without wasting money. Or I do like some type and then realize it didn't work and I wasted like $100, $200. I don't know. A lot of people say Shopify is pretty good if you can have like drop ship, I guess they call it. Like they have a company that makes it and you like never see it. It just like goes from that factory directly to the customer.
We almost did something like that, but we're like, we're just going to order all the shirts. This way we can give a shirt to all the employees. And then we have some
Yeah.
in the shop. And sometimes we might give one away or
Mhm,
if we do the gun shows that we're thinking about doing, we'll probably bring the shirts with us.
Gotcha.
And that way people can buy them there at the show.
Thanks, Focus. Yeah, I have one other too. See, this is the second design. Like I had a voting on for my emblem, and that was number one, the first t-shirt. This was the second t-shirt that was voted on the design. So I made one of each. And then it's the same the little one on the front there. Yeah. Of course it's helped by AI generated a little bit.
Yeah. So we've got a few. I'll transition
nice.
around so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, size is large and 2X. Well, you would just order what you would want, Mike, on my site. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we got a few patches.
Yep. Well, you got one from Ammo. I need to send some stuff to Ammo, so he'll send me one. I have two patches. I got one from Copper Top, and I have one from Pew Pew Yoko. Let's see.
We've got a bunch that we've got to. Like I've got Gideon Optics back here. There we go. This one was funny.
Yeah. Okay, so he's over in Delaware or Rhode Island. Wealth is in Rhode Island. This year they're banning assault weapons. Oh man, even the AK-47. That's sad. There you go.
Yeah. So we're gonna do something a little more fun. Yeah.
K-12.
We'll do something a little more fun for SHOT Show next year.
I'm sorry, Wealth, that they're doing that to you guys. Like I have an AR from Cali and an AK, and so mine has the breech open where you have to push the button in the back on the AR. It tilts it up, then you can drop out the mag.
Oh,
It
okay.
in that way it's dumb, but yeah, at least I don't have that dumb wing fin thingy on it. Now my AK had the fin, but you could drop out the mag as fast as you wanted. And so once I moved to Arizona, I put a new grip on it for the AK. Nice, was it a Foz Tech, I think? Something like that. Yeah, I will have an ammo and a Yoko patch. Okay. Yeah, I have the Yoko. I don't have an ammo yet.
Oh, someone asked, do we have any sizes larger than 2XL? No, 2XL is the highest we have. That's just because it's our first run of shirts.
Yeah.
So we might get larger sizes later. But no promises on when, because I don't know the timeline on shirts and stuff.
Focus has us going. Micah good. Let's see. Micah says, I can't imagine the horror of living in a state that bans guns like that. It's not the nicest. Thankfully, I'm not over there anymore in Cali, but this guy doesn't talk. Who's that person? I think that was when they translated. Focus, I can't speak or read Spanish. Focus? That's not focus. 12th isn't
Bueno.
focus.
Bueno mean good.
Yeah, on my side, it translated it already.
Oh,
It
mine
has
didn't
auto
translate.
translate now. Yeah. I don't know if you knew that. YouTube finally has auto translate for the lives. They just put
Oh,
it in
I'll
about a month ago. Yep.
I'll have to see if I can get that set up in mine, because I wonder if it auto translates for the.
So where it's at is on the bottom corner when you're doing a live by yourself, there's that little gear. And it'll
Mhm.
say on the bottom translate, and you can slide it on or off.
Oh,
But on
that's
a
neat.
joint live, I'm not sure if it shows it on that little gear. It might.
Nope, not for me.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, here it is. Hold on. Let's see here.
Mike, I'm going to
Annotation.
grab some ice. Yep. How large sizes are you planning to get? 12th, you might be trying German. I couldn't tell the difference. German's way different than Spanish. It's a rough language like Russian. What's up, Zeg? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. And today I got a SOG knife with a sheath. A sheath. That's awesome. Zeg, we've been live. It's just YouTube not telling you. 12th, you might be trying German. Yeah, that one I already read. I'll get a t-shirt or 15 when you get 7 extra large. Micah, come on, dude. You're not that big. 7XL. Can mods do the auto translate? No clue. Don't know, Russell. He's one of my mods, so. Well, says my grandpa has a PPS 43 and a TT 33, aka 72 by 25. Yeah, I know what one of those are. I have a firearm that shoots the 7.62 by 25, but it's the CZ 52. It's a little more refined looking. It's a roller delay too, so it has a very unique feel to it. Hey, what's up, Caleb? Even with quotations is crazy. I used to be able to just put quotations and it not. Yep, not that big, but it would be funny. Oh, a 7XL? Yeah, it would be.
Fly it as a flag.
Yeah, you could. Stifler! That'd be a nice flag.
We have a couple. We take them to events and stuff.
Oh, some little flags?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
one from SHOT Show, we just had a big old, was it like 3x5?
Okay.
We just stapled it to the board there.
Get one shirt for the whole family. Yeah, if it's a 7XL, probably. Especially if it's like stretchier.
Do your
Tight
little
fitting.
blanket sheet there.
There you go. That's what you use for your bed sheets. Stifler Manufacturing 4XL.
Right.
That'd be hilarious. Guaranteed not to shrink or stretch. You could just fit between the two sides of the t-shirt, you know? Let's see here. Wells says he also has a Philippine 22LR AK-47. That thing is not accurate though. Okay. I didn't know if the Philippines made a 22 AK-47. I might have to look that up. That sounds cool, actually. Most companies don't have AK-22s. They'll have AR-22s, but not AK. Probably something with a blowback part, or however it's operated. You guys have a range day? If so, will we get content? That would be nice if 12th, if we could collab as a range day, wouldn't that, Stifler? That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Perfect shirt for family pictures. Yeah, Easter Day. There you are. I was talking about you earlier. What's up? Y'all made a 7XL. Contact me first. I'll pay double for it. It'd probably have to be more like quadruple fabric wise.
I think the
Eastern
highest
Washington Howdy.
one we got was like 5X. That was one. I think the highest option available was 5X.
That would be for like a 400 pounder, wouldn't it? Probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, Russell. Piece of junk, though. It's old. Type of guy who has old guns like a 66 Remington nylon 14 round 2 fed from back. Yeah, those are kind of cool. Actually, the gun show had like 5 or 6 of them, different designs of the Remington nylons. I had a customer in Cali that had one, and I kept looking at it, chilling in the corner. I'm like, is that a pellet gun? Is that a pellet gun? Because it's plastic. And I'm like, no, he's got 22 bullets set next to it. And I'm like, okay. So I asked him later, and he's like, yeah, it's a 22. I use it for the squirrels. Never saw a plastic one other than from then. And yeah, they're called a nylon Remington. Yeah. Been here since 5:30 my time. Oh, okay. That's been a little bit then. Who thinks Glocks are better than 1911s in the chat? Yeah, for the most part, I would say too. Will they outlast one? They probably would be about the same, honestly. But I am not a huge Glock guy, and you guys know that. So I would choose a 1911 with a slightly larger mag, probably, so you get a little more rounds.
I like the
6900.
1911, but I would not take one into a fight.
That's true. That's true.
Not unless I had to. And if I did, I know it'll run, but
Correct.
and people say, "Oh, 45 stopping power." It's like not with modern ammunition. Modern 9mm does a good job.
Correct.
I'd rather have capacity.
GUNs.com under 500. Wow. Okay. Finally found the live again. What's up, Charles? How's it going? Appreciate you coming. Yeah, you know YouTube. They don't like us. Pat. What's up, brother? Never shot a good
Hey, Pat, what's going on?
A good one. What, you only shoot Rock Islands, or what do you mean by good? Like, I have a Springfield. The Mil Spec A1, or what they call it. I'll keep a 1911. We know each other. Yeah, we do. Popping in for a hot second. Not a cold minute. Hot second. Hey, what's up? Hey, my roommate just arrived. Someone's wondering why we didn't have a collab again.
So,
get your deliveries done. Was that what you're doing tonight, right? Get them done? Yeah. My 2 WMR is cool. I got my grandpa a conversion stone for his heritage. I have one for mine too. Only shot cheap 1911s and they all suck. Well, what brand was it? Like Rock Island's a cheaper one, but I hear they're not really that bad.
Yeah, what about like Thesis or how's that going?
Well, I have a Thesis, but mine's a double stack though. It runs fine. It doesn't like 115s very well. I always shoot 124s. The battery just works better that way. With 115, it doesn't always. It has like a millimeter that it doesn't push in forward enough. Roommate is scary. He's scared of Stiffy. Yeah, maybe. 12
Everybody wants a piece of the Stiffmeister.
Yep, the Stiffmeister. 1911s are picky with ammo. Mine hasn't. My normal 1911. No, it loves it.
We've debated if we ever get an FFL 07, we might make a 1911, but
yeah,
that's a long ways from now.
I did hear that some 1911s don't run hollows. You're right. Like sometimes what'll happen is it'll jam and make the headspace of the bullet pressed way in. Then you too high pressures. Rock Island, she says Charles Daly, all of those. I thought Charles Daly was a slightly better one. Maybe not. Oh, I'm thinking of Dan Wesson. That's the better Dan Wesson. That's their high end stuff. But I haven't shot much hollow points in my 45 1911 because 45 themselves are expensive enough.
Yeah.
Let alone a hollow point of them. I carry them with me. Like when I went pig hunting, that's what I carried for some of the days. And then some of the days I had the Canik TTI Combat, like I did for the deer hunt. But yeah, I think 3 of the days I did the 1911 hollow points. Glocks are good for hit the fan situation, but if you want to have fun, you want the 1911. Yep, or a revolver, be honest. That's true. Yep. Whoever's over there on Twitch, appreciate you hanging in there. There's still one over there just chilling. Canelo, what are you doing? You being good? Well, it says honestly, best pistol I've held and shot was a CZ75. CZ75. I'm trying to remember which one that one would be. I have a 52, but that's Tuckeroff. I don't know what that would be. It's everyone's round of choice for EDC. Mine's Barnes Tech XDP. So strapped, I have some of those for my 45 ACP, the 1911. I really like those. For 9, I usually use Hornady, either customs or critical. And then for my 380, I use for my 2.0 bodyguard, I use the Winchester PDX ones or something they're called. For 45 and 9, I'll take my MMPs. Yeah, I need to get an MMP 9. The expansion is crazy, isn't it? Yes, they are. Those 45 barns are crazy. Like they're super deep, so they just roll right over. SCDC rounds, anything that runs and shoots straight. Well, that'd be even ballpoint, FMJs. You get them in plus P9s. Yeah, mine are 45. I don't have them in 9. They're the 45 ACPs. See. Who, me? Talking about somebody else, I guess. Bio, contact me if the 7XL comes in the market. Yep. Russell says, I'm pretty tired, Jerome. Our local police phoned me at 3 a.m. to follow up on my assault. Couldn't go back to sleep. God bless, brother, and have a good night, Stifler. Russell, thanks for hanging in there. I appreciate it. And that's crazy. Why would the police call you at 3 a.m. on a Sunday morning to follow up on that assault? That's just crazy.
Some of them think you're on their time.
Yeah, that's crazy. I have an MP5. It's the Century Arms, full size. It's not the K. Critical Duty 9mm. Yes, I have some Critical Duty. It's 115 though. 135s? Yeah, you'd have to run plus P's for 135s. That'd be a little heavy for a defense round. Mine aren't plus P, don't think. No, they're just FTX. Critical Defense FTX. But I have some customs as well of 9mm, just one. They're like XTP, I think. I asked them that. I gave them snot for waking me up. Yeah. Favorite bolt action is a 7mm. I've never shot a 7mm. They've got multiple versions of 7mm, so not sure which one you would have. Very accurate, fast round, even on the smaller 7mm, like a 270. Eastern says, well, gentlemen, I have to hit the hay. Good night and God bless. All right, Eastern, thank you for coming by, buddy.
Have a good night.
Must be about 8:15, 8:30. I don't know, it's not. Sometimes he cuts off at 8:15, 8:30, but most of that time's on Saturdays. It's a Sunday, though, so he's got back to work tomorrow.
Dang, I used to showing my builds off earlier over on Rumble.
Oh, yeah?
And over on Clapper. And then I got to remember.
Yeah, I forgot. I could have ran Clapper, too. I don't have Clapper on my tablet yet, but I have it on my phone.
I haven't gotten a whole lot of positives yet on it. I've gotten views. Nobody really talks, though. They're like, oh, guns, and then dip.
Yeah, I had like 5 people that were talking back and forth, roughly. Funny, my grandpa got a spam can military 7.62 and went to the range. It was steel tipped. Ooh. There was a spam can at a gun auction the other day, a full, never opened. I think it was 7.62 by 39, not 51 or 54R. 7mm red mag is highly underrated. Yes, I would think so too, even though I've never shot one. People say Glocks are the best, then switch out 90% of the parts on the gun. Uh-huh. And get a firearm that's like 1,500 cheeseburgers or more when you could get something that was already built for T-Bird. That's what gets me on Glocks all the time.
Because people just want a
Uh,
stiff Glock. That's all.
Yeah, they like Glock.
Yeah.
Then you're like, wait, the only thing in it that's Glock is the barrel or the sight or something, you know? The
Because Glock doesn't
magazine,
do
it's probably
porting.
just
That's
the
what it is.
magazine. Yeah, just the magazine is the only thing that's still Glock.
Glock doesn't do porting, and they only do one kind of optic cut. That's why.
Yeah, what is there? Well, I heard they changed though. Did you hear about that? The new 6 has different than what the
It's
other
like an
one was.
acro or something.
Yeah, I think now they have technically 2 maybe, or they quit the one and started the other one up. I forget.
Glock's a little behind on the innovation on that. So,
Yeah, some
but
tool
the thing
brands
is,
are
they
too.
want people to do their own cut rather than adapt to other cuts.
Oh,
So they're a
so
little
they want
behind
you
the
to take
times
it
on
to a
that.
gunsmith, size it, thread it. Glocks are good.
Glock's like pulling a Nintendo, where they want to have everything available from them.
Yeah. We all know SIG is better, unless you got the P320. Well, I would say M&P in most respects are better too. I mean, they're tried and proven too, the M&P. So
I don't think people give Ruger enough credit.
that's true. No, I don't see a lot of Ruger pistols, like other than 22s. A lot of people don't run them. Years ago, like in the 90s and 2000s, there was a decent amount out, but
Oh yeah.
it doesn't seem
Well,
like
I
there's
think
a lot out.
Ruger's issue is they went and they made too many instead
Yeah.
of like their SR line. I love their SR line, the SR9, the 40, the
Mhm.
45. They're all great. But then they went and made the American line, and then shortly after that, they made the Security 9, and
Yep.
then they made something else, and it's like they never really stuck with one. And then
Yeah.
instead of keeping production on all of them, they cut production to focus on the next one.
Yeah.
So I think that might have hurt them a little bit.
Welch's Tauruses are junk. That was the crashing noise.
Especially with
in all the kids.
the Taurus 38, they're going to make a
Some
huge
of them were
comeback with
junk.
that.
You are right. A lot of them were. Some of them were junk, especially the older ones. Church is all making comeback. Yep. I took a 40-minute phone call. Colt's making a comeback.
Not unless they lower
I
prices.
suppose. Yeah, if they go lower on their prices, Colt. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with Colt is they want a Colt single action army. They want a Colt Python. They want this. Colt doesn't make
Anaconda.
anything new, and then they charge an insane price. So people are like, yeah, you know what? I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah. You are paying for the name. Definitely.
Like Ruger made a 1911. Remington made a 1911. Then you've got, TSIS and Rock Island. All these other people can make a 1911. So why would they spend, $2,000 on a Colt's 1911?
Yeah. My Springfield was fine at $8.50 cheeseburgers. It was fine.
So if Colt can come back with some lower, just some cheaper stuff for the market, people might give them a try.
Yeah, because I think even their newer version, the Kodiak, that is a newer one. I think what's his name got it? Utah Dad, below average. I think that thing's like 1,200 cheese as well. Cimarron, Beauty, Piety, and Tyler tuned action is better than a Colt. My Cimarron has a very good timing in Colt, and it's had and trigger, and it's had nothing done to it. It's got like a 4-pound trigger on a revolver.
And I like my Ruger New Vaquero in 45 Colt.
Yeah. Yep.
It's good.
Yep. Just bought a Colt AR-15A4 before they changed the roll mark. It's pretty sweet. Okay. Colt made a
The
great
Colt
AR-15.
Kodiak.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. 4 1/4 inch and 6 inch barrels. Colt Kodiak is 1,800.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's more than that's more than an Anaconda or something like that, isn't it? Those are expensive.
And it's modern. They've got the
It is, yeah.
the rail barrel. They've got the orange sight on the front post. It looks like it's got a little bit of porting.
Yeah.
So it's definitely modernized as revolver. It's kind of
Right.
weird to see a revolver with porting though.
My 460 does, where it interchanges the tips, where you can do the hard cast or the regulars. With the little, it's got the little snot noses or whatever you call it, snake nose on the sides. The
Yeah.
460. I think the 500s have those too, of the Smith and Wessons.
There we go.
Oh wow, those are fixed though. Yeah, you can't change them. Doesn't FN own Colt now? Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, I messed it up. There we go. A little closer.
That would make sense why they're going up in price because FNs are so expensive. Yeah, that looks nice. That's a 44, all right. Nice.
Oh, I bet it runs great. It's just I'm not going to spend 1,800 on it.
No, no.
Yep,
Well,
44
so-
Magnum.
And my other uncle has a Springfield AR-15 with a Holston magnified red. Then his son has an AR-9 and a Ruger 5.7. Nice. What's that
Anaconda
little snub?
1,700.
Yep. Yep.
Or here's an old style single action for 2,300.
That's
Just no.
crazy. No. You could get an original for about that in half decent shape, which I'd rather
King
get.
Cobra for almost a little over 1,100. It's like no, there's other options that work just as good.
Yeah. Looked it up. CZ acquired them. Oh, CZ did. Well, CZ is pricey too. Don't like rubber grips, only wood or ivory.
Yeah, I do like the wood.
I like rubber on a big revolver, like a big bore, like my 460 and my 500. You got to have rubber. If that was wood, it would fly out of your hands. You need
So like this
something
one
to
here,
look
a
good.
4-inch barrel, 38 special plus P.
Uh-huh.
One, why not just do 357? But two, it's
Right.
$1,100.
Only thing Taurus made that I like is the Judge 410, and most people don't like that. I think it's cool. It's very ingenuitive. I think the Judge. I think it's pretty cool in my opinion. Don't they have another one called the Defender too? The newer version of it? I forget. That shoots the 410 and the 45 Colt as well. I'm spending $2 to $4 grand on a Colt. It's a Python. Yeah, it just got all out. That's like what the Arms Room 24, when he got his Desert Eagle, he went all out. He got the Tiger Stripe Gold. He's like, if I'm already paying X amount, I'm just going all out. That'd be Cody, Arms Room 24. He
That's
used to be
such an
based.
interesting.
He based out of Fort Huachuca at one time.
That is such an interesting choice. They have multiple snub nose revolvers in 38 special plus P,
Uh-huh.
but not 357.
Huh. Just one length.
Yeah,
Like a 4 or something like that. For the 357.
yeah, it's weird.
GX4, love it. Tiny, reliable, and very accurate. Yeah, one of my friends, he just got one, a GX4 for Christmas or was his birthday, and he said he loves the thing. If I'm carrying a Desert Eagle, the 58 ain't my thing. It's a 44 mag. But it'd be cheaper to shoot and more reliable. I think the 44s jam less than the 58s of the Desert Eagles. I have the 9mm version, which is called like the Deagle Baby. It's the Jericho version. I need to shoot that more. You've been eating more Smurfs. Let's see here. Twin Gen just posted something. Optics review.
Yep, just saw his pop up.
Yeah. His usually has been working for me and a few others, but others I just never get him anymore. Yours are hit and miss. Ken Rods is all the time. EDC is hit and miss. Papa's is hit and miss. And my cousin has a K31. Oh, nice. There was one at the gun show. At least it looked like it. We weren't sure. Straight pull. We're like, hey, is that K31? Looks like one. Was that the 7 Swiss or like the 6.5 Swiss? It has like 2 or 3 sizes in those, I believe. My other cousin got the 2.0 Shield. That would be nice. I have the Bodyguard 380. Yeah, the 2.0 Shield, if you can get a metal one, that'd be even better. The metal comp one. That'd be really nice. Yep. How long do you usually go lives for, Stifler?
Anywhere from half an hour to an hour on average. I used to do some longer ones early on, but the viewership for YouTube was a lot better then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I used to go and go. Like I usually make it about 2 hours, and then I usually call it a day. But even when I used to get 2, 3, 400 people in here at once, I still would make it 2.5 to 3 because it just kept coming in.
Oh yeah.
Jericho is issued to IDF. They have poly ones now. Mine is a full metal frame. It's from the 90s. My Jericho Desert Eagle. Mine was made by IWI. At least that's what it says on it. But then it says Desert Eagle on the side as well. So nice trigger on it. I need to get content for that. I've only done it one video on it, other than a short, which got deleted. It had some music on it that wasn't available on YouTube anymore, and they said, "Sorry, after 30 days, this is getting pulled."
I was almost at 2K subs, but then we dropped back down to like low 1900.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
The IDF was trying out the IWI Masada. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, this really cool IWI bullpup at my local gun and pawn right now. I forget what it was called. Looks pretty cool.
And I think I got around the algorithm on this one. Check this dumb stuff out.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one it passed?
Yep.
Oh, that's
It
the
can't-
AI one though.
Yeah, it's AI, and it's gotten 2,300 views in like a couple days.
Nice.
But
I remember you
I don't-
posted the picture on one of the platforms.
yeah, I don't think it can detect that it's a slide.
It thinks it's an ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Let's see here. A Tavor X95. Whatever it was, it looked like a video game firearm. Which one time they did have that really rare one that looked like straight out of like Halo or something at that same pawn shop, which looked really weird. I don't remember what brand that was.
I'm not a huge fan of AI, but if it helps pull stuff in, why not?
Yeah, I'm not either. Like I used it for my emblems, and sometimes I'll use it on I'll hold the volume down and ask questions for something. That's Gemini, I think, at least on my phone. But other than that,
yeah.
no, I don't use it. I do not like AI.
I do use it for legal research just because there's so many anti-gun laws out there
Yeah.
that this can at least collate things for me and pull all the info in one spot. And it's like, oh, okay, now I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. What's crazy to me is like YouTube doesn't like you using AI, but yet they use it all the time for their algorithms. So it's like you're calling the pot black here, you know?
Yeah, now they have AI. Well, they've had it for a little while now, and they're starting to restrict it somewhat,
Yeah.
like
It's
starting
right
last
around
month.
2 months now. Yeah.
But AI shorts, and it's like you can't say you don't like AI, and then we're using AI because it's through you.
Yeah. The Taver actually shoots good. I know a couple guys that have them. Well, there you go. I wish SBRs weren't illegal in my state. The best rifles I love is the Commando and the AK-47U. There you go. What I remember, they're kind of pricey. Oh, the Tavars? Yeah, probably. Anything oddballs expensive usually.
You got to get into a free state, my man.
Yeah, he's over. Let's see. Wealth is over, and he said Rhode Island. I think he said. You mean the Colt XM177? For my end, no, it wasn't a Colt. It was some weird thingy. Looks so futuristic. I don't remember what it was. Do not comply. Yeah, I know, right? It was against my constitutional right.
No, we're doing a lot better this year by the start of it. But I think SHOT Show really helped us with this because we really emphasized SHOT Show some more. Like
Yeah.
last year, we got like 250,000 views. That's nothing. But this year, just in like the first month, we're already up like 50,000 views. So it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that with 2 shorts. I got over 50,000. That was rare. I had two of them go over. One was 28,000 something, and one's at 27,000 something. All the rest are like thousands, 2,000, maybe four. It was just two of them that took off. They were like pocket mouse guns.
You never know what's going to click, what's just going to hit.
Yeah, and I don't know if I remember what time of day that was. I'm not sure. What's up, Jackie? How you doing? I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you coming by. I have YouTube going over here too, so I'm not trying to ignore you. Let's see. Jackie Likens. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and more. I call it Commando because of Black Ops 1. Okay. Commando. Yeah, I don't know much about video games. I don't play them. Never have. What do you want, Canella? What's up? What are you doing? You probably want to go out, but you can't yet because the donkeys are out. The donkeys are out in the yard. Can't pen you up yet. Canella. See, I think people just have different opinions on pistols because of their hand sizes. Well, that too, and comfortableness. Like for me, that's one reason why I don't like Glocks. They don't fit my hand right, and then the trigger I don't really like, but everything else about it I like. Like they're bulletproof, pun intended.
I think that's why quite a few people have switched frames. It's not so much they dislike the Glock; it's a hand feel thing. So they go with grit grips or Dagger or Geisler or whatever,
Yeah. Well, it's like my Glock 20 is even bigger yet because it's made for 10. And so it's even more chunky. What did I miss when I was gone? Not much. People with big hands love Berettas. But they're not very big, are they? I didn't think Berettas were that big compared to a Glock.
I mean, I'll give Beretta this. When you're out of ammo, you can whip somebody with it. It's a heavy pistol.
Yeah, because it's steel frame.
Yep.
Yeah. One of these days we might get a 92 FS or something. We'll see.
I don't think the military is ever going back to a steel frame, and the whole reason was just the Middle East. Is it's hot, and so when
That's
you go
true.
to unholster, you're going to burn your hand, and people did.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing you
Same
learn in
thing.
Arizona. When you're working on a car, don't leave your wrenches and sockets out while you're working on your car. You got to pick them up, and you burn yourself.
Yep.
Big fan of Berettas. Yeah, I like Berettas too, even though I don't really have that many. I have the 10 gauge. That's the only one I have. But yeah, I would be a big fan of Beretta too. Palmer, it's going to melt. What?
It didn't.
Warp
It
and
didn't.
carry on and
It was a nice 131 degrees when I was there. Polymer lasted just fine.
where was that at again?
That was the Iraqi border. We had a few days that hit the 130.
Wow, that's crazy.
Man, we're in full freaking kit, so
Oh
life
yeah.
sucked.
Life sucked, yeah, to say the least.
And it's like we had SIGs and M17s. They didn't melt.
They didn't go off
know
on
people-
themselves either.
Yeah.
I have the M18. It's never had any problems. I've ran a few of the tests, did a video about it. It hasn't gone off.
The one issue we had, and this was real early on, and my understanding is they fixed it, is that every now and then the sight plate would fly off during range trials. You'd be going to do,
gotcha.
a range qual, and the sight plate would fly off, and you're like, "What the heck?" And my understanding is they fixed that early on.
Okay. Yeah, mine it came with, I got mine used. It came with a Romeo on it already. I've had it for probably 4 years. Pawn shop special. I used to like Beretta, but now for a handgun, I like concealable. Otherwise, I'm using a rifle. It says I heard that in the Middle East, 5.56 has no stopping power. Why people did a refresh? It does that always at about an hour and 50 minutes. There we go. I don't know. I've never heard of that. They say it doesn't work in Middle East. Was that because of the heat of 5.56? Because of the temperature?
It worked fine. Some
Oh.
talked about, zipping through and close range, but you're looking at a people that aren't wearing body armor,
Right.
so you don't really need anything too heavy.
Unless they're
But at the
meaning
same
like
time-
because of all the sand.
Yeah, I would go with the AK there just because they have a tough time keeping it clean. So do we. So
Well, wouldn't they have more ammo for AK over there versus like the general public versus 5.56 as well?
yes, they would, especially from the Soviet era. They would have a lot more availability for it.
Yeah, it'd be all steel case probably, but hey, AKs shoot everything. And you can fix them with just about anything. That's what's cool about them.
I think I've got. Yeah, I do. I've got a book about that over here. Bear went over the mountain. Freaking Russia and Afghanistan, and Yeah. a lot of their stuff. I mean, that whole region, Soviet stuff is everywhere.
Yeah. 308 would be a great pick for out there, probably, if you could find the ammo. I guess technically it'd be 7.62 by 51 NATO. Like on the scars and stuff. SARS, whatever they're called. Anybody else pop on Twitch? No, that was the last person. They didn't say much. Well, we'll just go ahead and shut down Twitch here then. It's what the Russians preferred, unbelievably cheap ammo that's relatively reliable. For which creator? The 7.62 by 39 or the 308 size? Be right back. Okay. We gotta go on. Someone messaged me. Stay strapped. Great jelly. I'm strapped up. Trying to get these for designs and merch. Oh, that's something else. Where's the other one? Oh, Daniel sent a link a week ago. Oh, I saw that. I'm pretty sure. Daniel Pup Pews. This is why we train daily. How come I never saw that till now? That's weird. Let's see here. Yeah, what were you meaning, creator, about the Russians perfected? That's what the Russians perfected. The 7.62 by 39? Is that what you're meaning? In case you missed it, we saw something we think you would like. No, Amazon, I didn't miss anything. Who's this guy? Oh, Blue Bullets.
He's one of your powder codes. You don't need case for him.
Ah, okay. That's what he's talking about. John Gilbert. Did he send that to me? Last Thursday. Let's see here. 7.62 by 25 is super underrated. I think so too. They hit like a 40 caliber, I'd say. Maybe even more. Wish they made more repro guns with that round. They say it was vintage 5.7 because it was a snippy round. Oh yes, that thing it kicks pretty good. I have one, the CZ 52 Tuckeroff, but it's roller delayed because the CZ style. But it is, yeah, I like it. I need to do some more shooting with that one. They were really good at cranking out ammo. The Russians, yeah, they were. I have some Russian and Ukrainian Wolf steel case. Got it from a gun show like a year and a half ago, almost a year and a couple months. I got maybe 500 rounds, 400 rounds of it, forget. It's probably more like 200 rounds. I went through a couple boxes of it. But yeah, it's Russian and Ukrainian. It's got both. Russian made best guns during the time. Yeah, probably. During like the Cold War eras, eras. But do they even make any reproductions of the 7.62 by 25? Like the Tuckeroff round? I don't think so. Like a modern one? Kind of doubt it. Another good full frame steel frame is the CZ75. That's what I hear, yeah. I think someone said they had a CZ75, their uncle or something. What was his name? TA or something like that? Where's that guy at? I don't think he's in here anymore. Stifler's back.
Yo.
Where'd that guy go?
CT75.
Yeah, what is that one? It sounds nice. I've heard about it, but I can't remember what it is. Is it like the older version of the P01?
I don't recall ever shoot. I might have. I've shot in so many guns. I've forgotten over the years. I don't recall shooting one of these though.
How do I feel at 357 SIG? Don't know. Never shot one. Isn't it a neck down 40 caliber? Like the brass is neck down to 357 mag from out of a 40? Or is it a 10 neck down? I forget. Because that would be a 9mm projectile, but in a bigger case.
Yeah, 357 SIG is a neck down 40 Smith & Wesson.
Yeah. See, that's what reminds me of a Tuckeroff. It does the same thing. It's a neck down, bigger cartridge, but a Tuckeroff is just taller and skinnier. It's from the same era of the 92F, I think. Okay. If I'm not wrong. Did it put this back to all messages? There we go.
They created it trying to get law enforcement to move away from 40 Smith & Wesson because they marketed it as having 357 Magnum velocity and ballistics in a semi-auto.
Okay. It might. I mean, I know it's a zippy round.
Yeah. Instead, law enforcement went back to the 9mm.
Yep. It was cheaper. They already had them on the shelves anyways. Just had to blow the dust off them. What's up, Simon? How you doing? I know you from Dana's chat. Probably. I don't know. Appreciate you coming by, Simon. How's your evening or morning? Uh-oh. You still there, bud?
Yep, I'm here.
It's all muffled funny. I can hear some clicking noises and backfeed. Police department near me used to 7 SIG and a good amount of them. I'm here, auto changed. Yeah, it's gone. Well, we're going to close it down anyways, guys.
Looks like I lost video.
Yeah. It has a bad backfeed, too.
YouTube's not liking us.
Nope. There's your green screen, but it still has a backfeed.
Interesting.
You ever seen how late some apartments switch from buffers? Yeah, some people were using 337 for quite a while. Yeah, we're going to have to stop the live anyways, guys. We're at our 2-hour mark, so gotta get on with life.
It's like, well, if they can't see me, they can see a slide.
Through that. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you coming by. Stifler, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, anytime. If you guys are doing another one, feel free to invite us. If we're available, what the heck?
Yep. And remember, guys, you can never go wrong doing what's right. And through Jesus Christ is a way to salvation. Appreciate y'all. Have a blessed one, guys. Thanks, Stifler. See ya.
Anytime. 2A is the way.
All right. Yep. Amen. Later.